Welcome to This Week in TV.
Ray Martin signs a book deal. Tanya Zaetta caught up in a scandal in Afghanistan. The Olympic dream over for Roy and HG. And plenty more.
And now, here's Bass.
Hello everyone and welcome to This Week in TV. It's episode 14. We do thank you for joining us right here exclusively on YouTube. Got another huge show for you this time around. A brand new blooper. Once again, Larry Emder's involved, so do stick around for that one. Also in there today, we've got our top 10 shows, a brand new number 1 this week, and much, much more. It's all right here on This Week in TV. Now let's have a look at the main news and stories.
Ray Martin has signed a deal with Random House to publish his autobiography for Christmas 2009. However, they did not disclose how much the deal was worth. Martin's career began with the ABC in 1969 before joining the 9 network in 1978 for 60 Minutes. He quit 9 in February in 2008 to focus on his family and a number of book projects. The dream is over for Roy and HG as the 7 network prepares its team for the games of the 29th Olympiad in Beijing. The satirical late-night program that did much to help 7 rebrand itself as a cheeky yet competent network is a victim of time zones and onerous Beijing security. Beijing will be 2 hours behind the east coast of Australia, with many events stretching late into the night, which is when rampaging Roy Slaven and HG Nelson won fans during the 2000 Sydney, 2002 Salt Lake City and 2004 Athens Games. The 2 comedians are not contracted to 7, although 7's head of sports Saul Steen says the network has a ready replacement, the morning program Yumcha, hosted by Kylie Gillies and Andrew Daddo. Yumcha will screen from 9:30am to 11am to analyse the previous night's action and preview the coming day's events. As expected, Sandy Roberts, Joanna Griggs and Matt White will be the main studio hosts for the Olympic programming, with Bruce McAvaney heading the athletics and swimming commentary teams. Entertainer Tanya Zaetta has angrily denied leaked claims she had sex with Australian soldiers in Afghanistan. The federal opposition has demanded the government apologise to the TV and radio personality, saying the unsubstantiated allegations are a gross invasion of her privacy. A Department of Defence inquiry is underway into the leaking of the allegations, made in a briefing to Defence Minister Joel Fitzgibbon, but strenuously denied by Zaetta. The department also formally apologised to Zaetta for the leak, Defence spokesman Brigadier Andrew Nikolic said in a statement. Zaetta, who was taking part in a 17-day concert tour performing for Australian troops in the Middle East, has called the claims ridiculous and vicious. Zaetta, who has appeared in Bollywood movies, says the allegations could put in jeopardy the career she spent 10 years building in India. The Chaser team's notorious prank, which landed them in court last year and made global headlines, could well launch them into the lucrative TV market in the US. Now, the infamous Apex security breach, which made headlines around the world, could help catapult Australia's most notorious group into the American TV market, following early talks to shoot a pilot for the Fox network in the US. Some of the comedy team, however, admitted there were still several factors to iron out. One of the questions is whether the group will retain creative control over their unique War on Everything concept, which is already an international YouTube hit. Former ABC comedy Kath and Kim has been completely recast and rewritten for the US market, while Chris Lilly's Summer Heights High will screen in the US and Britain in its original form. In the meantime, the Chaser Boys are busy touring the country with their Age of Terror variety hour show.
Hi, this is Chaz from The Chaser, and you're with us on This Week in TV.
Awesome. Well, certainly some big stories there. We'll definitely be keeping an eye out on those ones over the next few weeks. We'll take a break and be back with more right here on This Week in TV.
Westpac's Getting Started package gets you off to a great start in life. Getting Started from Westpac, the bank. Getting started, Mister. They call me Mister.
And welcome back. It's This Week in TV. It's our 14th episode. We do thank you for joining us right here on YouTube. Now let's have a look at our top 10. A brand new number 1 show. Let's sit back and see who it is.
You want to be on top?
Tonight on 60 Minutes.
The
biggest shows.
Biggest shows?
They're all in one place.
One place. One place, here.
On 7.
Here on 7.
You gotta love that.
Well, there we go. It was 60 Minutes there, taking the #1 spot this week at the top of the top 10 table. We'll be back with a blooper right after this and plenty more right here on This Week in TV.
Remember the early 60s?
Have a nice time, dear.
Remember how we thought the world would always be as carefree and as easy as it was then? No one worried about inflation or the economy or interest rates. Australian banks were well suited to those uncomplicated years. But times change. Now there's a bank that's in touch with today's needs. Westpac was created for these times.
For the times have changed as we almost do. It's your sign and it says that your bank is changing with you. This is your sign. This is your sign. It's your sign for the times. Westpac is changing with you.
Have a nice day.
Welcome back. It's This Week in TV. It's episode 14. We do thank you for joining us right here on YouTube. Now let's have a look at our blooper for this week. It comes from Wheel of Fortune, the last incarnation of Wheel of Fortune on Channel 7 back in 2006. Let's see what happens when the contestants confuse Larry for someone else.
Have a look at the puzzle board now, and it is a phrase. Big spin from the chat. Robert celebrating his 21st. I kind of like that idea that we're going to have a big party after the show. And it is going to be $130.
A tea for Thomas. Thanks, Eddie.
Eddie.
Sorry.
All right. That's all right. That's all right. No. Actually, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. So, no, seriously, it's fine. Just don't ask for a B for bird, because then we'll have to cut. Have another spin. Have another spin. It's okay. I know, we all look the same. 120.
Can I have L for Larry? Larry.
I wish there was an L, but there's not.
Well, there we go. We'll have more of those bloopers and TV moments over the next few weeks. Don't forget, we do want to hear from you. If you do have any exclusives, we'd love to hear from you. And of course, you can send us anonymous news tips. Click on Bassam77 and then click on Send Us a Message. We've got lots going on. Our big 15th edition is coming up next time, right here on This Week in TV. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.